Gotta run for shelter, gotta run for shade. It's too hot, too hot, too hot, baby. I got the words of the mess that we made so long ago. You were my love, oh my love. Yes, sir. We're gonna have to start it out with just a little singing, just a tap of singing. Um, but let me tell y'all, I just got through singing for about an hour and a half, so I am ready to relax and chill out and have me something to eat. I still have some left with Chipotle from the other day, and I have some guacamole. So I think I should just put the salad on top of the Chipotle and eat it all together, right? Because it's like there's greens in the Chipotle anyway. I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to put some extra salad in there. I don't know why, but I really need to use this salad. I really need to use this salad because I don't want it to go bad. So I'm going to take some and I'm going to put it in a little something for tomorrow. I can have the rest of it tomorrow. It's going to be a lot though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat this much food. But I'm going to try my best. I usually don't eat until I'm like full. So like it might end up being put like into something container or whatever. And maybe eating tomorrow. I don't like to waste. I just don't like to waste. But I don't want to overfill myself and feel bad, and get all tired and stuff like that. Even though I don't know if I can get tired right now. Because I came home and I was going to sleep for like half hour, 40 minutes. I slept for like 2 hours. So I'm up. We up. We is up. We out here. Got me some apple juicy. What the guan, y'all? Yes, sir. Am I live? I gotta check and make sure I'm live. It says live, right? But I don't be trusting it, especially when ain't nobody coming in. I mean, I know it's only been 2 minutes, but like lately when I've been jumping on here, people start coming in like right away. So I'm getting a little spoiled, I guess. Just a little spoiled. What the gone? How you doing? What's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on with you? Hey, what is happening? What the happening? I know y'all saw the photo that I took, right? So let me tell you, I wasn't even, hey, from the Philippines, what's going on? Oh my God, my mentor's name is John, J-H-O-N. He's from Colombia. My writing mentor. I've been taking class with him, a creative writing class for probably 9 years. He's my mentor. But even they canceled last week's class, and then he scheduled it at the last minute. I was already at the beach though, because we had a heat wave. We have a heat wave going right now, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I'm thinking about going back to the beach tomorrow. I went on Monday. I'm doing great. How are you, Jean? What was I looking for? I was about to look and make sure I'm online, but I'm obviously online if you're talking to me. So I don't have to worry about that. And while I'm over here, let me set up my little setup for when I come into the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I want to show y'all because I ain't got on no clothes really. Hey, 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 baby, hey, baby. I won't even say hi. I will sing hi. Hi. Do you know what I love you in the Philippines? You do? You love me in the Philippines? Oh, that's so nice. I'm glad to hear it. I'm international. I'm an international hoe. I'm an international hoe. Because I've been on the YouTube since 2006. So a lot of people seem to know me all over the place. And then I kind of knew, but I didn't realize it so much until I opened my website, robertanton.com. Hey, how you doing, Valencia? I opened my website, robertanton.com, and literally like the first week, I had people from like 70 countries visiting my website. I was like, oh my God, where did all these people come from? They came from YouTube. But I figured that out quickly. So then I put my website on I went back in all of my videos. I had like 300, 400 videos. Put my website on all of my videos so that people could find me. And of course, my website was blowing up. I don't have that anymore. My robertanton.com I still have, but it's pointed to a blog spot page at the moment. Now I'm probably going to open a Substack, and I'm supposed to do it this week. But it's been so hot. I haven't been staying home. But when I open the Substack, then it'll be on my Substack. So I'll just point it to my Substack. What time is it over there? It is now. Oh, you asking me, and I'm on. I don't know. Let me go look, because my phone won't show me what. Maybe it will. Let me see. 10. Oh, it's 10 p.m. It is 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Everybody come in and say hi. You say hi first. You the one came in the room. Rude. I'm just kidding. Hello, how you doing? Bahokokotin. Where are you? What time is 9:10 where you live? So you're probably in the Midwest, right? McClellan. We are making, let me tell you, we're not really cooking dinner. I got some leftover Chipotle. So I put it in the oven, and it's burning hot up in here, and I still turned on the oven. So you know I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Salute from Chicago, Chi-Town in the house. Who's in the house? We got Chi-Town in the house. We got Philippines in the house. Mississippi in the house. Who else is in the house? Who's in the house? Tell me who's in the house. Charming, what's going on? So I'm going to have this Chipotle, and I made some homemade guacamole, my famous guacamole. And I went to the beach, and I took it with me on Monday, and I let 3 people try it, and they loved it. They were asking me all kind of questions. Oh, how do you, and what you think is the most important thing in it? And I'm just like, because people love my famous guacamole. I make it so good. Sao Paulo in the house. It is 23. Oh, that's 11:08. Pony Boy Curtis is my boo. All right, please say Bajo Kong Oten. I shouldn't say that because it's probably something illegal. Is it something illegal? I know I pronounced it bad too. I sometimes sing in foreign languages, but I learn it all phonetically. So, you know, I don't really know the language. Should I put this in? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going. It's a lot of rice, some cheese, some tomatoes, some chicken. Oh my God! Let me tell you. I don't know where you guys are. If you have Chipotle and they're having the special honey spice chicken. Oh my God! And you like it spicy? Get that honey spice chicken. It is so good. Oh, I tried it Sunday night, and it's delicious. I couldn't eat all of it, but I was like, oh my God, this is so good. Especially with my guacamole on it. Don't say it. I said it already. It's bad. Yep, I said it already. It's too late now. I said I was going to put some more salad greens on top because I ate most of the salad greens the other day that they put on the Chipotle. I like Chipotle sometimes. I don't want to go there too often because I sometimes hear bad things about it. But I know they've never really done me wrong. I do cook a lot at home though, but like the last 2 days I don't want to cook. It's burning up in here. Who want to cook when it's hot? It's a heat wave burning in my heart. Oh yes, it's a heat wave burning. I don't even look. I gotta wash dishes. I don't have any spoons. I only have four tablespoons and 4 teaspoons, and all of them have been used. Oh, Lord, Lordy, Lord, 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 Lord. So I'm in a really good mood right now. Okay, I don't know if y'all are, but I'm in a great mood because I went to the movies today. I finally saw the Phoenician Scheme, which was crazy and stupid and funny, and I enjoyed it. But it was me and a woman were talking about it afterwards, and it's like, yeah, it was really weird. It was really, really weird. But I enjoyed it. I knew it was going to be weird, but I didn't know what it was about or anything like that. But I'm like this. I wanted to see the movie because Jeffrey Wright, who I love, was in it. I saw him on Broadway, in Into America, and in Basquiat, in a movie. I saw him last year in American Fiction. Tom Hanks was in it. Rami Malek was in it, and a bunch of other people that I don't really mess with them. But I don't really know them. I don't know her. But like, it was so many good people in it that I really wanted to see it because I'm like, it's got to be good. It was very concept. It was very strange. I'm doing the guacamole. See, we having a little mukbang. There's my guacamole with the chipotle. So yeah, I went to the movies and then I came home and I was going to sleep for about 50 minutes and go and try to go to this new place where they play bridge. Because I love cards. But I overslept naturally. Because I got up and cut off my phone and went back to sleep. And it was such a good sleep. Guacamole is delicious. See, if I wasn't online, I might lick the bowl. So ghetto. Just ghetto. Okay, here we go. Woosah! Woosah! Y'all gotta talk to me because I'm eating. So tell me what's going on in your side of the world. Somebody said something mean to me. Is that Hugo? Hugo love me. Hugo always come in here saying something mean. He love me. Thanks for coming by, Hugo. So there's a lot going on here in New York. Besides me going to the movies, if you see my photo that's saved here, I had not planned that because today we've got the New York primary going on. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate it. Today we've got the New York City primary going on. And the big race is for mayor. And we're also doing like comptroller and city council and a few other things. But I woke up really early this morning. I couldn't get back to sleep. So I got up, I did my little social media. I posted some videos. I did a little yoga. And then I didn't need to get out of the house until like maybe 10:30. So I decided to go down to Trader Joe's and get me some eggs because the eggs are like $3.99. And sometimes you can get some for $3.29, which is very cheap. It's like half the price of the eggs at my local grocery store. So, because I get that, I get the cage-free, organic, and all that good stuff. So, as I was coming up out of the subway in front of Trader Joe's, there was all of these cameras set up and stuff like that. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm nosy. So I walked over. Turns out Brad Lander, the guy that was attacked by the by the press or whatever, not the press, was it the ICE agents or was it the police? Damn, I don't remember that right now. But okay. Well, he was out there. And then I went and I took pictures of him. And then Zoran Mamdani he showed up. And they were kind of doing a little event together. And I was like, oh my God, look at my luck here. So I got some photo, I got some video. I was trying to post it as soon as I could. Then I went and got my eggs and came on home. When I came home, I had to run right out. So I put my stuff away. And I literally had to run back to the house because I was like, did I put my eggs in the refrigerator? And I wasn't sure. Because I would have had, and this is where you have to trust yourself, right? You have to think about it. And I was like, I would have had to take it and put it up under the other eggs. And I don't remember doing that. So I had to come back home. Sure enough, the eggs were sitting on the counter in the kitchen. And I was like, okay, I see. I was like, thank you, Spirit, because I would have left those eggs if they would have gone bad, sitting out on the counter. I would not have been happy. After I went all the way down, I live on 170th Street. The Trader Joe's is on 72nd Street. That's 100 blocks away. It's like a 15-minute ride on the train. So then I had to run out because I was meeting some people for lunch. And then I was going to a movie. And then I came home and fell asleep. I think I had some, it's like a dream. It feels like a dream. It's so hot. And I love it hot, so I'm not complaining. But it's so hot that like, the stuff that happened before I went to sleep seems like a dream. It really seems like I was dreaming. Have you ever felt like that? But I did go and get some, I went to Auntie Anne's and I got a cinnamon pretzel. Which I love. And I shouldn't be spending the money. But whatever. What's good is it going to do me if I die and it's still sitting here? I ain't got no kids, no grandkids. So I went ahead and got what I wanted to got. And went on about my business. Then I got up, checked my social media, which is always what I do when I get up. I get up at 6 in the morning, check my social media. I get up at noon. I get up at 3 in the afternoon. I get up at 9 o'clock. I check my social media. And one of my mutuals had sang a song that I love so much. I'm about to go into Hello. It's a Lionel Richie song, but it's the duet. My love, there's only you in my life. The only thing that's right. My first love. Your every breath. Lionel Richie and Diana Ross. And the guy was playing piano and she was duetting him. And he was also singing, but I decided I wanted to sing too. So I made a duet with both of them. And this is why I love duet trains on TikTok. I love them. I love them so much. Like one person duets and then somebody else and then somebody else and then somebody else. And then like it could be 10 people. And, oh my God, I think it's so great. And everybody adds their own little flavor, you know. But it's like we're doing something, something that's very community oriented. Like we all getting in on the same thing, you know. And that's like with the dances and the memes and the stuff, duetting people and all that, stitching people. That's one of the things that I really like about TikTok. And it used to be like that here on YouTube because you could like attach your videos to other people's videos. Now they're starting to do it again. You can reply to other people's videos and you can remix other people's videos. But I think the only reason they're doing that is because they saw that it's really, really popular on TikTok. So they're like, oh, okay, maybe we need to, you know, reinstitute that. Because it was popular back in the day. I have plenty of people that I met. I used to have a video where I was just laughing. And if I found something really funny, in fact, I probably had 4 of them. I would attach one of my laughing videos to their video. And I remember I met one guy, he was a comedian, and he had done some song or whatever. And I attached my stuff to it because it was hilarious. And when I met him, he was like, oh my God, I think you made my video go viral. Like, he was like, you were the first reaction to my video, laughing at it and stuff. And he got like 1 million views on it. And we're still cool, you know, we're still associates, we're still cool to this day. And I should be talking less and eating more, but I'm waiting on y'all to talk to me. But I do have probably a dozen people or more, maybe 2 dozen people on YouTube that I still keep in touch with, I still talk to now and then. You know, when their videos come up, or when I come across one, you know, comment and talk back and forth. Some of them we follow each other on TikTok naturally and on Instagram. And even on Facebook. Oh Lord, listen to I Am. You so stupid. Go right ahead. Report it. Considering I've been on here till 2007 with no problems, I don't think they're going to pay you too much attention. My very first channel got shut down, but it was the Wild Wild West back then. We used to post everything. We used to post, I think I posted one time, I posted Ellen's opening monologue for the Oscars, got like 70,000 views. And then, of course, they pulled it down maybe 2-3 weeks later. Then posted something else. You know, we used to just post everything. Doing other people's music, and you couldn't really do other people's music. And I'm a singer. I got to do covers. That's how people find you. But now and then you get a strike because you got a cover up that they don't want people using the music or whatever. And you never know which one it's going to be, you know. So finally, I was demonstrating falsetto doing a Prince song. And they shut my darn channel down. Oh my God, I was so unhappy. I was so unhappy. This is a mukbang. I have some chipotle. It's the honey chicken with my homemade guacamole. And as you can see, it was pretty good because it's all gone. But I had some Sunday. I took some to the beach on Monday. And then, I had some this morning. I had like an egg and avocado toast. So I just finished the rest of it. I was going to take some more if I go to the beach tomorrow. But I still haven't decided yet. Even though I think I'm going to go, I haven't really decided. He is eating his neighbor's dog. Oh, you so funny, I am. I thought you were my neighbor's dog. You kind of look like him. I be eating good food, baby. Let me tell you. Plus, I be able to cooking, but it's too hard to cook. I made breakfast, but like I said, it was 1 boiled egg, put a little toast, have some avocados or some guacamole on it, and that was breakfast. But I knew I was going to lunch. And I had also had, I think the day before, I have a juicer and a blender. So the day before I had juiced, what did I juice? I made a green drink. Yeah, so I had some of that left over. I had that. And then for lunch, we had meatballs with pasta and cauliflower. At least I think everybody had the meatballs, though. I think everybody had meatballs. And they were so heavy. And they were so good. Where you at, I am? What else you got to say? What other smart, witty list things do you have to say? I would say witless, but I don't want to be mean. Now, you know what? This is from a Chinese restaurant. You know when you have dumplings or you have soup or something? Or like miso soup or something? Well, that's the only thing I've got right now. Like who? Kyle Leonard. Who is that? What did they do? Look, y'all, I'm barely eating any of this. Look. I'm barely eating any of it. Oh my gosh. But I'm gonna finish all that guacamole. Hold on a minute. Let me show you this chicken. If you have not had this, It's supposedly there only for a limited time. And I don't like when they do that because then you really like it and then they take it away from you. But I don't know if you can see it. The chicken, it's so good. And it's spicy. I can feel it, and I love spicy. I love spicy and I love hot. And it's really good. And I had to wait for it because they didn't have any when I got there. And I was like, I'll wait. He was like, oh, you got any working over there? To the grill guy. And he was like, yeah, I got some working. So I was like, I'll wait. And I had to wait like 5 minutes, but I didn't care. Especially once I got it and it was good. I was like, I'm glad I waited. But something they had for a short while, and I think they brought it back once. They used to have the chorizo. I used to love the chorizo. I love chorizo anyway. I buy it now and then for breakfast. In fact, I have some in the refrigerator now. Maybe I'll have that in the morning. It's so good, and I put all the salad on. I put more salad on the top. I think on Sunday I ate a lot of the salad and the chicken. And I ate a little bit of the rice and beans, but I mostly eat the salad, the chicken, and guacamole. So I'm glad I had some salad in there. But if I didn't have salad earlier, I would have got some while I was at Trader Joe's. And they have a lot of different options than at like my regular store. Well, my regular stores, because I literally go to 4 different stores. There's C-Town down just below me. There's what's that place? Key Foods. Then there's Food Town. That's a short walk away. They're expensive, but I get my specialty stuff there a lot. Like I go down and I go to the Olive Bar. I get my blue chips. I'll get I don't know, cheeses. I usually get my hummus. I don't know, stuff like that. But then I go uptown to the C-Town in Inwood because they have a really good fresh food. It's like almost like a whole building, separate building. That's like a farmer's market. Baby, I'm single. That's why I'm sitting here eating with y'all. But yes, I'm a singer also. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm an actor. I'm an author. I'm a poet. I've done all those things professionally. And now I dance on TikTok. But it's true, I do. And I love it. Because I took dance in high school and college. And when I was kind of like on a musical theater track in high school. I always wanted to sing. But literally when we started, I don't know if you guys ever saw Fame, right? I'm in New York City. I don't know if you guys ever saw Fame. But Debbie Allen in the beginning, she was like, this is where you got to work. And you want to be famous? The fame takes work. And right here is where you start paying in sweat. Well, our talk was basically, if you want to be a full-time performer, you got to diversify your portfolio and make sure that you can do many different things. And then once you're working a lot, then you can start, going into the thing that you actually want to do. So they encouraged us. All of our majors were at the same time. The singers, the dancers, the actors, the painters, what else did we have there? Photography. We had, so we had several different majors. But you could take operative or what do you call elective courses. Some after school, like they had drama class after school, drama workshop after school. You could take dance at the community college, blah blah blah. So I did all that. I got into everything I could. So I came when I came to New York, I was a singer actor who moves well. I didn't never say a dancer, but a singer actor who moves well. And so, here on social media, I be doing those dances partially to keep in shape, and to be able to keep moving and stuff like that, and because they're fun and because people be looking for them, and like that's a good way to get engagement and people to come in and find you and be like, oh, you sing too? Oh my God, da 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 da, oh, you act too? And they come and get to know you. But sometimes it's from the dances. And I just did one. It's the I Know remix. Oh, I love it so much. And it's the most difficult one that I've done so far. But get a life. Oh, thank you. I got one, baby. Thank you very much. People be funny on here. Do you date women? Sing you date woman? I don't know what that means. Is that a song? Do you date women? That's very personal, Abby. But I said ask me anything. So, no. I have not dated a woman since I was 23, 24. And I remember I got somebody's number because we were hanging out at a club one time. And she was cute and all that. I was about 28, 29. But I generally don't have a deep emotional connection to women. I don't know why, but I just don't. So generally, I fall in love with guys, basically. But women, it's just fun, it's flirtation, but it's not, and when I was young, when I was in my teens, every time I was dating a female, I would end up meeting a guy that I would end up falling for, being crazy about, and mistreating her because I'm paying all my attention to him. So, no, I don't. Could I? Yeah, I could. But I don't think it would be good for either of our mental or spiritual health. Hey, hi, what's going on, Galen Brown? Okay, Lord, let me get out of here because I'm irresistible. Okay, you better say it now. You better be irresistible. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. I'm a little irresistible by myself. Somebody is writing stuff that YouTube just does not like. Why they my nephew gay in New York? Oh, really? It's a lot of us here, honey. A lot. They usually say that 1 in 10 people are gay, and a lot more are fluid or bisexual or whatever, but 1 in 10 are gay, like homosexual. In New York, it's more like 4 or 5 in 10. It's more like half the people. Because people move here because it's a more accepting society. You're not looked down upon. You don't have to. When I was in the 80s and 90s, you didn't have Stonewall had already happened in like 69 or 68. So you didn't have the discrimination that was going on in other cities. It was better for hiring practices, but always in theater, very, very, very accepting. New Rochelle. Okay, let's look at this message. I shouldn't look at this, but I like that. Oh yeah, I am. Abby, I am. Oh Lord, that get me. Okay, nephew, got it. Potentially inappropriate messages are held. I got that. I see. Let me see the darn message. I'm not. you would eat a woman. Well, let me tell you what, Abby. How can I say this on YouTube? That's something that I was never into. Eating women. Never into it. I tried it with each person because I thought it might be just the person, but it's just not my thing, and it never was. And I have tried. Lord, I've tried. Everybody's so different, you know. Some people are into men, some people are women, some people are into men and women, some people are into trans, some people are into. I mean, everybody. We're all individual. Okay, I just got a little bit left. Look, just a little bit left, and I feel like I can finish it. What part of New York are you? I'm in Manhattan. What in the Michael Jackson's pet monkey, Diddy Juice, mouth candy is going on here? That actually was a little funny. That was a little funny. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm into toasters. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a toaster. So I'm not into toasters. I do have a waffle maker, and I'm very much into waffle makers, baby. You wear rubbers. Oh, you mean for the rain? You gooning? Was ist das? Du sprichst Deutsch, mein Freund. Ich spreche ein bisschen. It's so spicy. It got that nice little. I'm about to spit all over the place. I'm telling y'all. It's got that nice little kick. I knew it. It's got that nice little like spicy burn on the end, and you can feel it at the back of your throat. I bet you can. I bet you can, maggot. I bet you like it at the back of your throat. Oh my God. This was delicious. Especially with my guacamole. Delicioso. What did y'all have for dinner? If anybody ate, what did you have for dinner? That was good. Woo! And I'm hot. Look, I just did my hair this morning, and it's already coming out. Because I was sleeping hard. And you know, it don't matter what I can put my little cap on or whatever. I wake up and the cap is back here somewhere. It like will not stay on. But I'm not gonna do it again. Because if I do go to the beach tomorrow, I'm gonna be in the water, which means I'm gonna have to come home and wash my hair again. So that water has so much sand, and who knows what else in it. Sperm. I was gonna say whale sperm. Whale spume. And Monday, it also had a lot of algae, a lot of seaweed when you were trying to get in, like right at the like beginning when you were going in. It was so much. I was like, why is it so much? Oh my God. And it's not always like that. The good thing I like about going to the ocean is every single time you go, it's different. You know, the water's different, the vibes are different. What's in the water is different. A lot of, because like all that like seaweed and algae and stuff was there on Monday, but if I go tomorrow, it's probably not going to be there. It's probably going to be gone, and maybe something else there. You know, maybe the shells, the seashells, or it may be what else did usually be down there. Those are the things I could think of at the moment. Can you think of anything? Y'all ain't talking to me, so I'm about to go. And I'm gonna finish eating too. And it was good. Oh, and I already did my work for today. I actually am doing a demo on Friday for a new musical. And I'm just doing one song from the musical, but I'm playing the villain. But it's not the part that I would play in the musical if I actually ended up doing it, which doesn't happen a lot. Usually when you do the readings and stuff like that, and you do the early on stuff, in my case, I don't know, it's always been like I end up fleshing out the character, you know, and giving them all these clues, you know, and all this different stuff. And then they recast it, you know, with stars sometimes or big Broadway people or whatever. But I get paid. So I'm there to make my money and go about my business. But this one is kind of difficult. It's like got 4 different tempos in the song, and it's just difficult. It's a lot of quick stuff, really quick 16th notes and blah, blah, blah. So I've been working on it the last 2 or 3 days, and I decided I'm going to start recording it. And, you know, so I can listen back, just like I do on my gigs. I'm a wedding singer, corporate singer. So on my gigs, I usually, if I have to learn something, I listen over and over and over. Then I start singing it, recording it. Then I fix things. So I'm doing that. I'm doing it the same way. I'm just going to, you know, I'm going to do this one that way because I don't read music that well. I should, but this wasn't one of my talents. When I was taking it in college, I was not good at solfege, ear training. I was not good at reading music because I grew up in church, you know, and in church from like very small, you learn the music by hearing it. The choir director sings it to you. Maybe the pianist, who also might be the choir director, but like, you know, if it's somebody different, they'll play it for you on the piano, and then you sing it over and over and over again till you get it. And then you sing it with everybody else. And if you mess up, then you get corrected, and then you sing it again with everybody else. You know, so that's how we do it in church. So like I grew up doing that. So it's really hard for me trying to learn, you know, to read. I read a little bit, but not well enough to pick up a piece of music and be like, na 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 na, you know, which is the melody, one of the melodies for the song that I'm learning. And it's really fun. But the lyrics are messed up. They are so messed up. But today is Tuesday. You know, if I work on it, I worked on it today and yesterday. If I work on it Wednesday for about an hour, Thursday for about an hour, then I'll have it for Friday, you know. And maybe I'll need some things that we need to brush up in the studio or whatever. But a lot of times I go in there, knock it out, you know. And that's why I get a flat rate, because they might be by the hour. And if it take me an hour or 2 hours, I get paid less. So my flat rate is a 4-hour rate. So if we there for an hour, if we there for 30 minutes, I still get my money. Because I be fast sometimes. You know, I'm a live singer. I'm a trained singer. And when I learn something, I learn it well. I get up, boom, boom, do it. You know? Then if you want to go back and, oh, would you try this way? Would you try it that way? Can we do this? Maybe we will change this up a little bit. Maybe do this a little meaner. Maybe make this a little more legit. Maybe be a little more country on this. Maybe, you know, then I can do all of that. And then get my money and go about my business. But yeah, and so far I'm not working on Saturday. Usually Saturday night is my gig night. So far I'm not working Saturday night, but I can get called Thursday, Friday, sometimes Saturday morning. And they be like, are you available? We had an emergency, blah, blah, blah. We need you. And I'll be like, yep, I am, because I need the monies. Yes, I am. What's the pay? Don't be playing with me. Give me some money. Give me some money before midnight. I'm sitting up here messing with all these different songs, right? Because I want to do. I was thinking about it's too hot, too hot, too hot, babe. I got to listen to that because, especially if I go to the beach tomorrow, I should write a parody on the way about the heat wave because we got another one coming up next week. So it'll be good to, have a little parody about what's going on in the moment. And then today is our New York primary, our Democratic primary. So I early voted a while ago. But I did run into two of the mayoral hopefuls today. I wasn't looking for them. I just happened to come up out of the subway and they were there doing a press conference or whatever. And I got some video, I got some photos, and one of them may be our next mayor. I hope one of them are our next mayor. I do not like the ex-governor who had to resign in disgrace, going back to, I'll never vote Democratic again. Why not? What if the Democratic person is the best candidate? You still would vote for the person who's the worst? PNW? There actually were no, it's the Democratic primary, so it's only Democratic hopefuls right now for this election. And I voted. Me and a friend were about to get into a big argument because he's voting for the person that I do not want. I vote platform, not person. If you vote platform and not person, then you can't say you'll never vote for a Democrat again because they may have the best platform. They might have the best, the record. So that means you would vote Democrat again. Both things can't be true. You can't say I vote platform, but I'm never voting a Democrat. That both things can't be true. Policies also, both things can't be true. A Democrat could have the best policies, a Republican could have the best policies. Who do you vote for? If you say I'm not voting for a Democrat, then obviously you're not voting for the best person. If the Democrat has the best policies. I'm pretty much a Democratic voter, but now and then I go outside of my people, what I would consider my people, to vote for somebody. But the funny thing is, in New York, it doesn't really make a difference because, it's going to be a Democratic mayor. Generally, it's going to be a Democratic governor. The city council, the comptroller, because it's a Democratic city. So if I do like somebody different better, because I like their policies better, which for me is not normal because, I'm for helping. Like people are complaining now, and a lot of these people aren't even from New York, but they're complaining now saying, Governor Hochul says she's gonna spend $50 million on immigrants' lawyers. Y'all want her to pay y'all tax dollars for that? Yes, we do. That's what we voted for. That's why we're a sanctuary city, because we care about immigrants, because we know that this country was made up of immigrants. None of y'all were born here. None of your ancestors were born here, unless you're Native American. Those are the only people who were born here. Everybody else is immigrants. Everybody. So for people to say, I don't want immigrants, when we've been begging from the beginning of the establishment of the U.S., we have been begging, give us your poor, your downtrodden, give us, come on, please come. And then all of a sudden, we don't want them to come no more. Like if you advertise something for 55, 60, 100 years, and then you all of a sudden want to change your mind, you probably need to advertise that for the next 50 years in order for, it to take in people's minds and in their hearts and in their conscience. It takes generations. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. So when people come here, we have to understand their plight. We have to help them. We have to send those home who are creating havoc, who are disobeying our laws, who are getting into things that they shouldn't be getting into legally, if they're doing a lot of illegal stuff and stuff like that. But those who are coming here working hard, building families, going to school, contributing their tax money and all that, why are we trying to throw them out of the country? It doesn't make any sense to me. Will I let immigrants move in with me? One, I'm not letting nobody move in with me. I'm not letting my mama, rest in peace, move in with me. Okay? That's one thing. Two, if I had a building that I owned and immigrants wanted to live there and pay rent, yes, then they could live in that building. Because anybody who can pay rent, who has a job, is going to be able to rent that apartment, right? You can't say, "Oh, will you let somebody?" Do you care about the homeless? I care about the homeless. I'm not going to let somebody homeless come and live with me. But I want them to have housing. I want them to have food. I want them to have health care. Homeless and immigrants. I want them to be taken care of. I want them to have a future. Because I care about people. Because I care about humans. I care about humans. And a lot of you people who call yourselves Christian conservatives do not care about humans. Because what would Jesus do? Right there in the scripture, people talk about, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do it, you're not supposed to do that." But Jesus said, "Welcome the immigrant. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. If your brother does you wrong, forgive him 7 times 7. But y'all don't listen to that stuff. You just want to follow the stuff that you want to follow and leave everything else away. You don't care about people. And I'll tell you one thing, and I'll say this and then I'm done. On this page, because I do have a political page to talk about politics, but I'll say this on this page and I'm done. A lot of people who call themselves Christians, whether they're evangelical or Catholic or whatever, are not going to see Jesus's face. They're not. He's going to turn away from them. Why? Because you did not invite the immigrant. You did not make sure that they were taken care of. You did not love your neighbor. You hated people left, right, sideways. You talked about people. You backbit. You lied. You were adulterous. You were fornicators. But you saying that you want to see Jesus. No, you ain't going to see him. You ain't. Because you have done none of the things that he said to do. None of them. So I'm done with that. On your dime. What's on your dime? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? On your dime. Ooh. I'm hot, y'all. Ooh. I didn't plan to do all of that on here. We be coming over here. This channel is music, comedy, and advice. So it's a good time. But I'm willing to talk about, I said ask me anything. So I'm willing to talk about anything. But believe me, I do have beliefs. And you can't talk the Bible at me. Because I grew up in church. Grandmother was a minister and a pastor. My aunt was a minister. My dad's a minister. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, I'm singing Mary. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Tell Martha not to moan, Ma. Oh, Mary, yeah. Tell Martha not to moan. Martha, don't you moan. Cause Pharaoh's army, Pharaoh and drown, yeah. Hey, I'm singing Mary. Tell Martha not to moan. Whoa, I'm singing it. Hey, I'm gonna stand on the rock where Moses Moses stood, 'cause Pharaoh's army had been drowned in the Red Sea. I'm singing Mary, tell Martha not to mourn. Whoa, yeah, yeah. See, that's where you're wrong. Because there were prophetesses in the Bible. Weren't there? So who called them? You act like you know the mind of God. You do not know the mind of God. You do not know the mind of God. Hey, you will know them by their fruit, is what the Bible says. So if someone is a teacher, a preacher, or anything like that, you will know them by their progeny, by their fruit, by the people that they have taught. If those people are going in the right direction, then obviously they were sanctioned by God. Come on, somebody, let's talk about it. Because see, y'all don't be knowing what y'all, I don't think y'all read your Bible. I don't think you read it. You listen to what somebody says, 1, 2, 3, 4 passages, but you don't read it for yourself and ask for guidance, ask for discernment. I had to do it when I was a teenager. I did it on my own in my 20s. I did it on my own in my 30s. From cover to cover. I wasn't good at memorization. That's just not my thing. And there's too much in there to memorize to begin with. But I did read it. All for myself, asking for discernment, asking for enlightenment, you know. But I also studied Islam. I also studied Buddhism. So, is there one way? I would not believe in a God that would only have one way back to him with 5 billion people in the world. And he know y'all can't agree on nothing. He know y'all can't agree on nothing. So he would make it, in my Father's house there are many mansions. If it were not so, he would not have told me. Okay? So, yeah. Anyway, word never call. It's okay for a Christian to eat cat. Ew, is it? I don't know. Listen, I ain't never heard of it. It might. They eat all kind of other animals. Everybody does. You know, just because we now have cats and dogs as pets and a lot of people don't eat them, that didn't mean that they didn't eat them in the past, in history. I don't think they ate cats in China, but I know they ate dogs. It was a delicacy. And I know that because I dated someone Chinese for 7 years. So I know that. But it was a delicacy. It wasn't for everybody. But they did, and they tried, and some probably still do. Who are we to judge? That's not me to judge. I think, because you know, I grew up with dogs. We had, I don't want to say the name of the baby, but we had an Alaskan Husky at one point, and then we had 2, and then we got a cat, and then another cat followed him home. So we had 2 cats and 2 dogs for a good minute. We had so much fun with our pets. Oh my God, me, my little brother, my big brother, not so much, but I remember we were horseback riding one time, and we used to go every summer, but my big brother usually wouldn't go with us. He went this one time with us, and the first time I ever saw my big brother cry, and I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I was like, hey, little sissy, you sissy. Oh, of course he wasn't happy about that, but he was scared of the pony. But we had been a few times. I always did love horseback riding too, and I still do. I haven't done it in a long time. I think the last time I was it was before the pandemic, and I was in Aruba. I was in Aruba for my birthday, and I like to travel for my birthday whenever I can. And then when I was with my long-term relationship, we would travel for his birthday, we would travel for my birthday, and we would travel for Christmas. That was our minimum 3 trips a year. He traveled a lot for work, so a lot of times if he got a lot of miles or something like that, he'd be like, "Where you want to go?" So we went to a lot of places. We saw the 7 wonders of the world together. We went to Colombia 3 times. We went to Peru. We went to Brazil. We went to China twice. We went to Hong Kong. We went to so many places. So many places. It was wonderful because I love to travel. So like, you know, and I always have. If I don't go anywhere else, and I can, I go somewhere for my birthday. So I don't like to travel by myself for Christmas because it just doesn't feel good. But yeah. When Paul gave, this is how we started out. When Paul gave Timothy, who was Paul? Was Paul a disciple who walked with Jesus? Or was he someone who interpreted the words as he saw fit? Who was Paul? See, again, you are listening to what other people say, but you're not finding the words for yourself. But we'll start there. Okay. On the church with the household, women were not permitted to be pastor. Pastor is a masculine form term. When would you like to debate this issue with Scripture? If God does not ordain women, then why were there prophets, female prophetesses, in the Bible, in the Old Testament? Why? God ordained those women, didn't he? So how can you say that a woman can't be a minister or pastor? Because it's not true. Look at Shirley Caesar. She's been a minister and pastor all her life, done great works, taught hundreds, if not thousands, of people the gospel. You don't think she was called? Shirley Caesar? You don't think she was called? Obviously, she felt she was called because she went into the ministry. So, Paul was not one of Jesus's disciples. He says that he was called. But why does Paul have so many chapters in the Bible when there were also women who walked with Jesus who were not in there? And there are many things that they cut out. Why? Because they were trying to put all these people, there was warring factions around religion under, I can't remember, I think it was Constantinople, or I forget who it was. And he decided that we're going to make this gospel and make Christianity the religion of the land. But they had to keep some stuff in and take some stuff out. They had to change a few things to please certain people. Religion is of man. Spirituality is of God. And if you say women can't, then you're starting in the wrong place. Because does the soul have a gender? And this is a question for you. Does the soul have a gender? Is God a man or a woman? No, he's not. We say he because that's the paradigm by which we see it. But if you really think about it, God is non-binary. And the soul is non-binary. The soul right now, for me, is in a male body. But if this soul travels somewhere else, it might be in a female body. So who's to say that someone who's called, whose non-binary soul has traveled centuries, they can't be a preacher or a pastor? Who are you to say that? God didn't say that. Paul's not God. In the Old Testament, there are prophetesses that were called by God. That didn't change when Jesus came. I don't understand people. I just don't understand people. All scripture is inspired by God. Let me think of a good example for you. Let's say you read a book, any book, and it inspires you to write another book. Same subject, same setting, same characters. Is it going to be exactly as the book you read? Or are there going to be little changes depending on your outlook, your style, the way that you think, your approach to the world? It is. It's going to be a little different. I've written songs. I'm a songwriter. I've written many songs that are inspired by someone else. And most people would never know it if I wasn't to tell them. And one of the songs was, let me see. I want to thank you, my Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. That was the song that inspired it. My song is, I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Are they the same? No, they're not. They're very different. But one was inspired by the other. So if the Bible is inspired by God, that means someone else put it through their vessel, through their thoughts, through the things that were going on during their time. Plain and simple. If you can't understand that, then, whatever. But we are going to talk about this on, if you want to, you can come over to my Obama Maniacs channel, and we can talk more politics and religion or whatever you want to. Because don't nobody want to be in here in a fun a chat room, and all you talking about is religion and politics. Don't you know people ain't supposed to be talking about that stuff? People don't want to hear about that stuff most of the time because it's divisive. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You believe what you believe. Go right ahead. Believe what you want to believe. Because you got to answer for that in the long run. I'll believe what I believe and what I feel God inspired me to know, to understand. Because I have to answer for that in the long run when the time comes. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to convince me, especially when I can see that you were more thinking about I ain't even gonna go into it. I'm not even gonna go into it. I'm not even going to. You can look stuff up all you want to, baby. Unless you read those words asking for God's discernment. Because people will say, people say this all the time. They'll be like, one thing in the Bible, it kind of, it contradicts another thing. And this contradicts that, and that contradicts that. And it does seem like it does a lot of times. It does. But why is that? Because there are always different approaches to different situations. And those people who interpreted the Bible, switched it to different languages, didn't always get it right. They didn't always get the perfect meaning of the original word. They got it as close as they could, but they didn't get the nuances. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes. And sometimes they straight up changed things to mean whatever it was during the period of time that they were doing the interpretation. You can say that God is not going to bless them for that. But who knows? Maybe he knew already. Maybe he inspired them to do it. Oh, God. Read Romans. I've read all of that, baby. I'm telling you, I told you I done read it. I grew up in church. I done read it. Shut the hell up. You shut the hell up, Juice. It hid your comment because it thinks that you're mean and nasty. But I don't think you're mean and nasty. I think that you're hurting. And you just want to lash out at somebody. Lash out at me. I'm good. I can take it. Oh my goodness gracious. And it's hot. I could take it a lot better than this. And now my hair's all, now I got air conditioning. I got air conditioning today. But I'm still kind of hot. Hey, what's going on, Louis Sandoval? Your name looks familiar. Woo. PNW, I need to check and see if you even have any videos up. Let me see if you have any videos up. Because those usually be the people that be talking the most trash and ain't got no face. Half the time y'all be on a burner account. Channel activity. Can I see your channel activity from here? Joined 2 years ago, 1 subscriber, absolutely no freaking videos. Always, always. You hating from outside the club. Always. These are the people like funny. It's funny. It's so funny though. But look, this is literally always the people that have the most to say on here about anything. The most divisive comments. The most, yeah, you can't do that. They always be anonymous. They can't show their face. They don't want you to know who they are. Half the time I think they just lying. They just come on here just to debate and to have arguments with people. And they say, oh, I studied, oh, I did, oh, I do, and ain't done nothing. Might even be a bot. But it's engagement, baby, so I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's engagement. How about this? Why don't you put up a video with your face on it inviting me, and then we'll talk. And send it to me. Then I'll accept your invitation. We can even get on live together and have a conversation, have a debate. I'll pull out my Bible and you pull out yours. But you got to invite me with your face. You got to be willing to show your face on screen. Even when we're debating, you got to show your face. We want to know who you are. We don't want you throwing rocks and hiding your hand. You know that phrase, right? Grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. Is that good? Is that good? What does my face? Because burner accounts and false accounts and people talking about they know this and they know that and they've done this and they've done that. You know, if you really can, if you standing on business, then you should be willing to let us know who you are. You should be willing to show your face. I stand on business. I got probably 1,100 videos on this channel. I talk about everything. I've been on here since 2006. Thousands of videos. Travel videos, talking videos, advice videos, singing videos, vlogs of me going here, there, all over the world. I never got to lie about nothing. I never got to try to be nothing that I'm not. But people who are on these burner accounts, every single time are always being something that they're not. They're always saying that they know something that they don't know. They're always saying, oh yeah, I studied Hebrew and Aramaic and German and French and barely speak English. If you did, get on camera and prove it. Get on camera and prove it. Then we can talk. Until then, you're just a bot to me. I mean, I'll have a conversation. I will. Because it's engagement. It's good for me. I need that engagement because that's how I make money on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. By you engaging. That's why I don't worry about the bots who come in here saying silly, stupid, crazy stuff. Come on back, baby. Let's chit chat. Say it again and again and again. Because I'm making money out of it. So I'm good. You can do all the hating you want to do. Put those coins in my pocket. That's all you got to do. Because I always need some extra coins. And I don't, and most of the money that I have made, and I say this again and again, and you probably, if you watch some of my videos when I talk about it, most of the money that I have made on social media, I put right back into social media. I bought my DSLR. I'm on my second one now because I busted the first one, but I had it for like 11 years. But that's $1,000 camera. I bought 2 of those. I bought green screens. I bought condenser microphones. I bought lighting, professional lighting, professional sound equipment. I bought all of this stuff from social media earnings. I don't just go spending it off because my bills and stuff are paid. As long as my bills and stuff are paid. Now I'm trying to get to the place where I'm making so much, that then I do have extra money to travel with and extra money to, do whatever else other stuff I want to do with it. That's always the goal. I mean, as a singer, as a performer, as a songwriter, as a poet or anything like that, part of it is, just having your name out there and the awareness and getting more people to know you so that when you drop something, people will go check it out right away. You don't have to wait 6 months for somebody to find you. You can find 100,000, 200,000 people right away in a few days and see what they think of, what you've done, and just get feedback and all that good stuff. Maybe, make some money out of your projects and stuff like that. That's what social media is for. But it's also good, I think, for just to express yourself. It's good for the creativity, because in my opinion, and most of the people that I know are, and most artists that you will hear, the more you do something, the better you get at it. If you're doing it cognizantly, you work on it, see where you can improve, and then the next time you improve, and then you work on that, and then you see where you can improve. Next time you improve some more, and you improve some more, and you improve some more. You get feedback, and you improve some more. So as you keep improving, eventually you're going to be very good at what you do. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, if you're very good at what you do, people will start calling you to do it for them, or to teach them how to do it. Because I have people all the time that come to me, and I don't charge anything to give people advice and stuff like that. In real life, they're like, I want to start social media. What advice do you have? And I answer all their questions. I give them my advice and my outlook, the way that I have done things. And then tell them to find your own style, find your own way of, doing things. But just start, just do it. If it's what you want to do, just express yourself in whatever manner that you need to express yourself. And eventually you'll find your style. You'll find the things that resonate with you that also resonate with an audience. Because I like to dance, and I like to go out and dance, at parties and stuff like that. But I would never plan to do that on social media. But from God knows when, I'll jump up and dance anytime. You know what I'm saying? I'll jump up and do my thing, and I'll post it. And it's usually just freestyle or whatever. But when TikTok came along, they have the little dances or whatever not. And I think, I don't know why I first started those, but it was probably because, one, I was just liking so much. I was like, that looks like fun. So I said, I'm going to get up and try it. And it probably got, 10, 20,000 views. And I was like, oh, what? Really? So this month, out of my TikTok dances, at least on YouTube, I've gotten 500, 600,000 views just on TikTok dances. And it's something I enjoy. Some mornings I get up, or some days I feel I want to move. I need to move my body. I need to, let go of whatever tensions that are going on. And I do yoga, but sometimes you just really want to move. You just want to move that body. I grew up in the club, so I like to dance. I like to move my body. And I'll have 2 or 3 TikTok dances that are saved. They're like, okay, I'm going to do that today. So I'll learn it. I'll do it 10 times maybe. And then I'll learn the next one. I'll do it 5, 10 times. Save them. And then I'll start posting them over a period of, whatever time. I still have probably a dozen of them in my drafts on TikTok. And I post them. I posted one today, so I try to post them in the evenings, because people like to dance and stuff in the evening. That's just me. But you end up learning what you like. But you also want to figure out what other people like. But you don't figure that out by just doing all this different stuff. You do some stuff that you really, really enjoy, as a social media person. And I'm always into a lot of things. I always do so many things. Solo scriptora. I always do so many things. Like I said, I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm an actor, I'm an author, I'm a poet. I would be a chef. If I wasn't a singer, I probably would have went to school to cook, but I love to cook. It's one of my hobbies. I love to play cards. Again, I love to dance. These are all things that I love, and I can do those things here on TikTok. And I do. I mean, here on TikTok, I'm on YouTube right now. But I can do these things here on social media. You know, I go to movies. I went to see the Phoenician Scheme today, which was okay. Sometimes I will review. I did it a lot in the past, but sometimes I will review albums or stuff like that. I just started over on TikTok, the 21st Century Music Vault. It's an artist showcase, but it's not for brand new artists. It's for people who are doing really good music in the 2000s. Because, you know, I'm old school, I'm Gen X, and I always just hear people, oh, they're not making good music anymore. Nobody's making good, where's the good music? We need to have music from back in the day, you know. And I'm like, have you heard so-and-so and Lizzo and Ed Sheeran and Tyler and her, and I mean, there's so many good artists out right now doing great music. Even like Ariana Grande and Shawn Mendes. I mean, there's so many people. So my artist showcase is about that. It's about people in the 2000s who are doing music that I enjoy, but people that I also respect as artists. And I think they will be around, you know, creating music as long as they're alive. And one day they may be legends. One day they may be icons. You know, one day they may be the people that now, who are growing up now, will be looking back saying, oh my God, I remember Lizzo was this, come on, you know, like, why do we have any music like that anymore? Why they don't make music like that anymore? But they do. They do. Generation after generation after generation, new artists come up. Real artists. People are really talking about something. People have a outlook on life. People who want to touch you. People who want to make you dance, make you sing, make you feel emotions, who want to tell stories. Every generation, there's dozens, if not hundreds of them. You just have to find them. And so I try to help people find them. And I have maybe 13, 14 in my playlist now. I'm working on the next person in my playlist, which I'll probably be putting up on Friday. I try to put them up on New Music Fridays, right? So the next person in my playlist will be going up on Friday, hopefully before I leave out here. Maybe Thursday night, because I have the recording session on Friday. So I'll probably put it up Friday night, so I don't have to worry about that on Thursday night. So I don't have to worry about that on Friday morning. I can just get up, have my breakfast, do my yoga, warm my vocals, and then go do this recording. Go and make my little coin, okay? Because a brother needs some summer money. I need to have them summer cash, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm spending. Got to be making some money. If you're spending some money, you got to be making some money. And I need to start planning my birthday trip. I don't know where I'm going to go. I was thinking either Seattle or San Diego or San Jose. I might be going to sand somewhere, to sand something. I've been on here almost an hour and a half. I am going to be on here another 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, and you're on. And then it's 11:24. Oh my God. But I think I'm going to go over to TikTok for about half an hour, because I haven't done my TikTok today. I mean, I've been posting videos, but I haven't went live on TikTok. My goal is to go live at least for 15 minutes on all of my social media sites: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. That is my goal throughout the summer. It won't happen, I know, but it's good to have a goal, something that you're working towards. Because like today, I have already been on Facebook and YouTube and I think Instagram. I think I was on Instagram earlier. So if I do a little 15, 20 minutes on TikTok, then I would have done it for today. If I don't, you know, I shot my shot and I got part of the way there. You know what I'm saying. Do they have any karaoke on here? Let me see. I don't think, let's see if they have any karaoke on this, oh, this ain't gonna play either. Oh, you see it. Hold on a minute. What is this? No, my laptop's over there. This ain't gonna play. For some reason, my older laptop is not playing my Spotify. I keep getting it's just not doing it. I don't know why. Let me go to YouTube. So I'll maybe do a karaoke before I get up out of here. Before I go, ba-da-ba-dee boop-a-dee boop boop. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she magic? Sing from the clouds above. I don't know the words. I never thought true love would be making one as lovely as she. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. Let me see. Live karaoke. Let's go to live karaoke. See what we got. I have 4,598 liked videos. But that's over like 20 years. So. Oh, I did this. I don't know if I want to do that though. All of these is gonna get my my stream copywritten. So which I want to do? Which one I want to do? Shake, 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 ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Ow. Shake, 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 ba-doom, ba-doom, doom. I'm looking at songs that I might want to do. Maybe I'll do the original. That won't get me copyrighted. And if it does, it'll be my copyright. Robert Anton. RobertAnton.com. Let's do this one since we were having such a spiritual discussion. Spiritual warfare. It's spiritual warfare, y'all. Don't believe everything people tell you. Read it for yourself. Oh yeah. Hey. I do a little gospel house, and this is one of them. The joy. The joy. The joy. Hey, hey. Hello, my friend. That's not the instrumental. That's not the instrumental. I don't want you singing with me, Robert. I know you can sing. I like your voice, but like, why does it? There is a way to control the loneliness. That's supposed to be the instrumental. That hasn't happened before. Never ends when you're not lost in sin. Oh, the joy, yeah. When you're not lost in sin. Let me say the joy never ends. I want to show you love. My old laptop is like slow as biscuits. Let me see if this is. Oh, you know what? You know why? No, I know why now. I'm thinking I'm in submissions because that's the thing that I use. I submit. Let's do it again. But we're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna go in a little bit. The joy. The joy. Oh, the joy. Woo! Here we go. Hello, my friend. Tell me, how have you been? A little down on yourself, and you're looking for some help. There is a way to control the loneliness and hole in your soul, and the joy never ends when you're not lost in sin. Oh, the joy never ends when you're not lost in sin. Let me hear you say the joy never ends Oh, let me enjoy, send the joy, yeah. Woo! Listen to that saxophone. That brother was playing. It was a Jewish guy, can you tell? He will lift you if you ask and forgive you for the past. All you have to do is call him into your life and give him your sin. He died for you like he promised to do, and all you have to do is choose. We ain't quite ready for those notes yet. Oh, choose him. Yeah. Oh, 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 joy. Let me hear you say the joy. Oh, let me hear you joy. Say the joy. Say the joy. Oh, joy. Okay, so it's about time for me to get out of here. I've been in here an hour and a half. Do you believe it? Ooh, I had not planned to stay in here that long. Had not. I don't know why Brazilians are watching my channel. Maybe because they loves me. Maybe they loves me. All right, this is Robert Anton, robertanton.com, your singer, songwriter, actor, author, poet, signing out. Peace. Enjoy the rest of the week and stay safe, stay cool. Now, how do you cut this thing off? The button is in different places every time I